Morning, guys. So this is our second to last day here in Italy, and what we're gonna do today is drive through the Amalfi Coast, trying to see as much of the towns as we can. I've actually decided to skip going down to Positano because there's how many steps, Gallo?
1,600.
1,600 steps from the top where you park to the bottom. We did enough walking this whole trip, and honestly,
like it's because of me.
no, you're fine, but I can't do it. My feet are beat, and I just want to take it a little bit easier today. So I'd rather just see more of, like, yes, Positano's like picturesque and it's like the place to go, but there is a viewpoint from the top where you can capture pictures from the bottom. There's some, you know, like stores and stuff, but they're really, really expensive in everything. I mean, it's Positano, nothing's gonna be a budget. And I'm not planning on buying anything. There's really no point for me to go down there. And we already did a boat tour, so that was another option, that we could take a boat tour from Sorrento, and it takes you, it's like a whole day tour where it stops in Positano for like an hour and a half, and then it stops at Amalfi for 2 hours, and then I think it's Ravello for like another hour and a half. And like I mentioned in my other videos, guys, I don't like really being in a tour and feel like a cattle and you're on someone else's time, because what if we really like Amalfi because it's the biggest town in the Amalfi Coast, and then we only have an hour and a half? I don't like that. I like to go at my own pace. Again, we overly spent on this car rental. We're gonna utilize it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drive through the Amalfi Coast, and we're gonna stop at a few different towns that are less touristy. So our first stop is gonna be there. It's in Minori, which is actually one of the furthest towns from like the coast. There's like a lot of archaeological like monuments, and there's a museum there that I want to see. So we're gonna stop there first. There's 13 towns, so we're gonna see at least like 4 or 5 of them, and Positano's not one of them. But all right, so come along and see what we're gonna see today. No matter where you drive here, you're gonna be rewarded with some beautiful views. Alright guys, so we just arrived here to Minori, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Minori, M-I-N-O-R-I. So we are parked here at a parking station, not a parking garage, one of those, it's the blue lines, right? On the floor. So when it's blue lines on the floor, you can just pay at the parking machine. Sometimes they're €2, sometimes €3. My husband's checking right now an hour. But guys, look at where we're parked. So this is a free beach here, and if you don't want to pay to do any beach clubs, that's fine. There are areas where you can just bring your towel and just lay down. As you can see, people right down there have their towels. There's no one that you need to pay, and you still get this beautiful view here. I am going to head down to the pier and try to catch a really nice view, but check it out. So there's Carlos trying to figure out the parking payment situation. Guys, it's so windy. Feels so nice. I like that this area that we chose is not as hilly as all the other towns. Honestly, that's why I'm not going to Positano. I'm gonna look at it from the top. We did enough walking. My feet can't take it anymore. I just want to do a leisurely stroll and just take in the views and everything. Alright guys, we're struggling a little bit trying to figure this out, but it's really not that hard. You're just gonna press the up or down, plus or minus buttons until the time that you want. Just make sure that if you go over the time, you're coming back and you're getting a new ticket, because you will get towed. This is really cute, guys. When you're walking towards the archaeological museum, you're actually walking through like a residential area. And it's like a little narrow. Very nice. This is where you walk in through from the parking. Holy moly, look how tall that is.
Your destination is on the right.
I have it on GPS walking. It told me I arrived. Guys, I'm gonna see if I can convince my husband to take us up there to that village. All right. So here, oh, we've walked a little past. So here's Villa Romana here in Minori. This is the archaeological museum that we are going to visit today. And it's hidden right inside this residential area, which is pretty cool to see, honestly. You can just tell how old these are. New with old, or newish and older. Oh, okay.
This is antiquarium with careers, and after the upside you go down to Gorilla.
Okay, thank you.
Prego.
Is grazie?
Grazie.
Grati?
Ah, it's gratis, sì.
Oh,
pay.
okay.
Yeah. No pay.
Oh wow, okay. Guys, that's a little surprise. It's free. I didn't know it was free. So you just sign your name here. Put the date, you sign for each person.
No, it's okay.
Just one of us is
Just
good?
one for
Okay.
two. Yeah, it's okay.
Awesome, that's cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe something this cool is free, guys. Oh my goodness, look at this. We get to head down like underground under the museum, and that's where the villa is. And this is what they pulled out from the excavation from Villa Romana. So guys, just a little background of this, of where we are. It dates back from the 1st century of the Italian village Minori. And when they did all the excavations, they just pulled up everything that they found and they made it into a museum. And as you guys saw, it's free. I didn't know that. That was unexpected. But you can not just see, they have some stuff in the cases, like behind glass, but there are some other stuff that are not. Like this right here, we're able to touch. I don't know, it's something cool about just being able to touch something from the 1st century and not get yelled at for it. Really cool. But we're gonna start making our way down to the bottom where they actually excavated, and you can still see some of the village. So just some of the lesser known things to do in the area that you don't really find when you Google things to do in Italy. What comes up? Positano and all these beautiful, amazing areas, of course, but there's other lesser known villages that are just as amazing, and excavated villages just like Pompeii. So yeah, let's take a look around. All right, so to head down, you just leave the museum entrance. Just right through there, thank you. Just make your way through here. And again, guys, look, it's right in the middle of a residential area. There you go. I almost fell. So it's not a very big area, but I mean, definitely worth coming to. what I like to do is just kind of take a look and think back of how they used to live back then. That just, honestly, it fascinates me so much. How we live so differently than how they did back then. And not just that, but just the fact that we're walking in the same path as people from the first century. I mean, come on. Very cool. But you can see so much detail in this. I mean, it's like more intact. All right, this is a bit scary. It's really dark. You're trying to scare me? Don't you do? Ooh, come in here next to me. This is scary. Turn your light on your phone. I mean, they do have some lights, but it's still dark. So, but it's kind of it's pretty steep. So guys, this beautiful place will only take you about 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops to explore, but definitely worth the stop. So you are in Minori, make sure that you stop here for budget-friendly things to do. So we're walking back down from the archaeological museum, and we're gonna head down back to the water and walk over the pier to get some really nice views from the water. Maybe it'll stop. It just started raining, guys. So this straight hair of mine is not going to be straight very long. So it's really windy, guys, so I hope you can hear me. But so yes, this is Minori, not Positano, but just as beautiful. If you're looking for houses and stores and castles right on the cliff, this is also the place to go. Again, free. This could be a whole day for you, all free, visiting the archaeology museum, coming out to the beach. €3 an hour parking. You can't beat that. So definitely a day worth spending here. So we are leaving Minori now and headed to Maiori. By car, it's only 8-minute drive. I guess you can walk it if you are up for that. It's at least a 25-minute walk or more, but again, it's going up the mountain, so it's very steep. So we're gonna drive there, and we're going to Hotel Botanico Lazaro, again in Maiori, and there is a terraced garden that you can visit to see different cacti, and you also get a panoramic view of the Amalfi Coast. It's €5 to get in, and you're supposed to get a fruity drink at the end according to the reviews. So let's see what that's about.